Sales are down month over month, homes are taking way longer to sell, and mortgage rates are still in the 7s. Just how bad are things? Let's find out. I'm Shane Bernal, your Southern California realtor, and whether you're thinking about buying, selling, or you just want to stay informed, this report will give you a solid understanding of what's happening in our local market. Let's jump right into it with the big news that everyone's talking about, which is the number of homes sold. We saw a huge decline across all 3 cities month over month. In Temecula, there was a 23% drop in the number of homes sold from December to January, about a 27% drop in Murrieta, and a 26% drop in Menifee. So pretty big dips across the board, but is this really as bad as some people are making it seem? Personally, I don't think so. Here's why. If you look back in history, I actually looked at the data for the last 15 years and see this exact same pattern of less homes sold in January than December. So I don't think this in and of itself is something to worry about, but let's keep digging and see if there's anything else that may be concerning. We just looked at sales month over month. Now let's look at last year's numbers compared to this year's. The number of homes sold in Temecula and Murrieta actually went up, while Menifee saw a bit of a drop. Sales in Temecula are up 1.5% from last year, Murrieta's up 15.2%, a big jump there, and Menifee's sales are down 9.5% this year compared to last. Next, we're going to look at inventory, which is the number of homes actively for sale, and we have some interesting news here. Month over month from December to January, Temecula's inventory is up 7.6%, Murrieta is up 5%, and Menifee is also up 5.5%. So we kind of expected that, right? A little more activity coming out of the holidays. Now let's look at last year compared to this year at what I think is a little bit of good news. Inventories jumped quite a bit in all 3 cities. There are 14.2% more homes for sale in Temecula, 21.2% more in Murrieta, and 26.7% more homes actively for sale in Menifee this year compared to last. I think this is good news because one of the big problems over the last 4 to 5 years has been lack of inventory, and in my opinion, to get back to a healthier market, we need some more inventory. Another big factor over the last few years has been higher mortgage rates. Let's see what's going on there. Mortgage rates are fluctuating but have slightly trended downward over the last month. The monthly high for a 30-year fixed rate was 7.26% on January 13th. The monthly low was 6.99% on February 5th, and as of today, rates are at 7.05%, so really nothing too exciting there. Now let's take a look at prices. Month over month prices in Temecula are up 4.9%, giving us a median price of $800,000. Murrieta's prices are down 2.1%, and Menifee is slightly up 0.3% for a median price of $575,000. So a decent increase in Temecula month over month, and just a little movement in Murrieta and Menifee. Now let's look at prices this year compared to last. Year over year, Temecula is up 6.2%, and both Murrieta and Menifee are right where they were last year. I'd say it's tough to really pull anything from that. Overall prices are pretty stable at the moment. Now let's see where prices are in comparison to their all-time highs. All 3 cities are down from their all-time highs. Temecula is down 3%, Murrieta is down almost 5%, and Menifee is down 7.2% from its all-time high, which was in July 2024. It'll be really interesting to see if we have any movement in prices next month. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss next month's report. And speaking of movement, we had some huge shifts in how long homes are taking to sell. Let me show you. Month over month, the average days on market shot up in all 3 cities. They went from 34 to 41 days in Temecula for an increase of over 20%. They went from 34 to 52 days for an increase of almost 53% in Murrieta. And we went from 38 to 46 days for an increase of 21% in Menifee. So significant shifts in all 3 cities, and we'll definitely keep an eye on that going forward. Another stat we like to keep an eye on is how much homes are selling for compared to their original list price. We've seen this number bounce around quite a bit over the last few years. Let's see where things are now. In Temecula, on average, homes are selling for 2% below list price. They're selling for 2.7% below list price in Murrieta, and also about 2% below in Menifee. This tells us that on average, buyers have some room to negotiate, but desirable homes that are priced and marketed well are easily selling at, or in some cases well above, the asking price. When it comes to selling homes, marketing is something that we take a lot of pride in and invest very heavily into. If you're planning on buying or selling in the Southern California area, we'd love to help you. Don't hesitate to reach out to us with any questions, and be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications, and check out our channel. We have tons of community tours and great information so you can see what it's like out here firsthand. We look forward to connecting with you soon and helping you find the perfect home in the perfect neighborhood. Thanks for watching.